Not just the areas near Ashtabula Lake and northern Geauga counties are going to see snow. This is going to be for a lot more folks, and I have a feeling this is going to be very impactful, especially overnight tonight and then into the daytime tomorrow. So live look outside right now. We have a little bit of a wind, but we've got clear visibility. Everything's fine downtown right now. It's fine all across northeast Ohio. And then we kick in our weather impact alerts. These start later this afternoon, but especially this evening, tonight and tomorrow. They may linger into Friday depending on how the lake effect sets up, but either way, some really impactful weather coming our way for snow and strong winds. So the thing you need to do is think about what plans you have, and if you can do them earlier today, let's go ahead and knock that out, because later on this evening things are going to go downhill, and then especially tonight and tomorrow we're looking at some heavy snow and gusty winds that are going to really impact those area roadways. We're fine this morning, as I mentioned, clouds, a little bit of clearing in spots. We're in the 20s. It is a cold start, so make sure as you're dressing the kids here this morning, you're packing those layers on, the gloves, the scarves, all that good stuff. I know it's a lot of fun. We've got winds that are starting to pick up. We've had gusts over 30 miles per hour at times this morning, producing wind chill values. You're looking at them, single digits when the wind blows, in the teens elsewhere. So plan for that as you're out the door this morning. That wind is really what you're going to notice during the daytime today. We're not expecting any snow throughout the day today. It's just the wind will be ramping up. We'll have gusts over 40 at times into the afternoon and evening. And then it'll pick back up overnight tonight, and tomorrow looks really windy as well, especially near that lakeshore. We'll have gusts easily exceeding 40 miles per hour at times. All right, in terms of semantics here, lake effect snow warnings in these counties. Notice it's not just Lake Geauga, Ashtabula. This is now in our secondary snow belt. Basically, that just means we're expecting lake effect snow and impactful weather. Weather Service has added winter weather advisories for Lorain and Medina County. That includes that snow that moves through later on this evening and tonight in combination with that wind. The radar here this morning showing snow. A lot of this not reaching the ground. We've had a few flurries falling. That's about it. We've got very dry air right now, but that will saturate this afternoon as this low pressure comes in. It's a doozy. It's a strong one. Lots of snow and wind expected all around this thing, all over the Great Lakes. So in terms of our timing for biggest impacts, later this evening is when we're expecting things to start going downhill. We'll have wind that's already going. We'll have snow that develops, may even mix with some rain initially, because we're going to be in the mid-30s, and then it'll all change over to snow. And then by tonight, we'll have widespread snow, gusty winds around. The temperature will tank as well, and we're talking lake effect snow and strong wind throughout your Thursday. So let's look at the maps. This is your latest model run. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. We're dry through noon. Here's your evening rush hour. Some flakes starting to show up, but rush hour looks okay. And then later on tonight, there's a tremendous lift in the atmosphere out ahead of the system as it's pushing in. So we're going to crank snow on radar pretty quickly this evening. This is when you want to be inside and be done with your plans by 7, 8, 9 o'clock. This will be the Arctic front. We talked about this yesterday. Almost like a line of thunderstorms in the summertime. This will be a line of heavy snow. You'll get visibilities that go down to near zero when this goes through, but it'll be very brief. You'll have gusty winds and then the temperature tanks. Timing of this is anywhere between 10 and midnight for the Cleveland area, then advancing east. Behind that, I'm not expecting a ton of snow to fly. It'll be windy and much colder to start your day tomorrow, but that Arctic front will have put down a coating to maybe an inch on area surfaces area-wide, so that'll be blowing around. And then tomorrow, it'll take some time, but that lake effect will get going, and it looks heavy. And with that and the combination of strong winds, it's going to be a mess out in the snow belt tomorrow afternoon with lingering lake effect snow into Friday. How much? Well, not a lot with that initial hit. Again, it doesn't take much, but this will slicken up all the roads later on tonight. And then the snow belt snow takes over. And notice how it's further south than what we were dealing with last event. Geauga County, northern Portage County, even eastern Cuyahoga County. You look to be in the bullseye of this, 6, maybe a foot of snow. 6 inches to maybe a foot before it's all said and done. Long ranger forecast, few lingering flurries around here on Saturday, and then we flip this pattern around and we're talking rain for much of next week. As another system gets going, we'll have to keep our eye on flood concerns out in the snow belt where we have all that snow. Your Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast, weather impact alerts later today through tomorrow. And then notice we bounce out of it up near 50 by Monday with rain before another cold hit arrives with a little bit of snow next Wednesday. Isabel?
All right, thank you, Matt.